Song of Songs 8:12. כרמי שלי לפני, האלף לך שלמה, ומאתיים לנותרים את פריו. So we have here the continuation of this vineyard imagery. Next we get the 1cs pronominal suffix now on kerem. And so this is my vineyard, which, there's the relative particle. Here's the lamed preposition and another 1cs suffix. So which is to me, which is to me. And this would be an emphatic way of saying my very own vineyard. My vineyard, which is to me, which belongs to me, my very own vineyard. Then we get this verbless clause. We have to supply the verb is before me. There's the 1cs suffix again. This is a way of saying basically my vineyard is before me, not that it's in front of me in any way, but that it belongs to me. It is mine alone. It is my very own vineyard, and it is before me to do with it what I want to do. So keep in mind now the imagery of verse 11 in the previous verse, and we're going to see kind of how some of this plays out. The 1,000 to you, O Solomon, and we might imply a verb here, will be given, will be distributed. Think here about those 1,000 pieces of silver for the one who cared for the vineyard, or who to whom the vineyard was let out. So the 1,000 pieces that would be given to the one who cared for the vineyard, those are going to you, Solomon. She's not keeping any for herself, even though the vineyard is hers. And 200, here we have the word for 100, mea, plus the dual ending. So we have this concept of two with dual, 200. So we have, and 200 to the keepers of its fruit. Here the third masculine singular suffix would refer to the vineyard, its fruit. Keepers here is that participle that we saw in verse 11, call masculine plural participle of the verbal root nun tet resh, the keepers. So here's what we get. In the previous verse, she said that Solomon had a vineyard, and he let that vineyard out. He gave it to the keepers, and each one took his wages, 1,000 pieces, in exchange for its fruit. But her vineyard, metaphorically speaking here, the entire thing belongs to Solomon. He gets all 1,000, and we're still going to take care of those who also kept the vineyard, those who helped to keep the vineyard pure. So her vineyard alone belongs to Solomon, and those who kept it pure are getting their recognition here as well.